Good morning, church. Good morning. Good to see you. And Adrian, thank you for that gospel basics. It was nice to be enlightened. And,
Is that what you call it?
but I've spoken to a lot of people who left churches because they're not learning and growing. And I think it's important to be positively challenged in church and to open your eyes to be open to hear and learn new things. And I personally want to grow on my journey because it allows me to be more confident sharing the gospel. And it's nice to be able to, that Adrian takes the time out to come and we listen and say, okay, wow, but can we question that? And it's good to question things, and it's good that Adrian gives us the space to question and listen and open, because I think that's how kids learn in school. And also, kids are better learners than us because their brains are like sponges still growing. And it allows us to learn, no matter what age we are, So thank you for that. The coronavirus reminders is, as always, hand gels at the back, the face masks at the back as well, and obviously we're not singing, we are listening and humming. So please keep yourselves and everyone else safe. And just before we get going into the first Psalm and prayer. I was just speaking to a friend, not last week, but the week before, and he was saying to me that, John, do you worship? So I was, and when someone poses a question like that, you don't just answer yes straight away because you want to find out what they mean by worship. So I was listening to him, he's like, John, do you just sometimes just like lift up your voice to God and just praise Him and just be thankful? And I was like, maybe I ask God for more things than I sort of, get on knees and just pray and be thankful and just listen to hear His voice. And it challenged me to just be more proactive and go for walks. Even though it's colder, we're fortunate around here. We've got like Grange Park and the lawns where, I don't know if you've seen it, but do you ever see like the green parakeet birds flying around?
Yes.
Do you know 10 years ago, do you know there wasn't many around?
There were two in Dulwich Park. I remember when they released two in Dulwich Park.
And now there's loads.
They're everywhere.
And they're everywhere. They don't land on the ground, they only land in the trees, and they land in the apple tree at the back here, and they eat the apples.
That's why I'm there, not so much apples.
And I mention that because, personally myself, I want to spend time in awe of the trees growing, the parakeets flourishing, the muddy soil. And when I then went back and spent time to just worship God, it gave me more to be thankful for. Mm-hmm. And especially a time where we've been in the lockdown and been inside more, being outside seems more like a gift than it did seem like it was a year ago. Mm-hmm. So I just want to encourage us all to, in your own way, just worship and spend time lifting up your voices to God. So that's what I wanted to share with you, church. Shall we stand and pray before we start the first song? Father God, thank you for today. We thank you for the week. Many things have happened throughout the week, Father God. We move into a time of the year where sometimes things can be a little bit tougher because the mornings are darker. People can be a little bit more mentally tired. So we just ask, Father God, that we spend the time to worship you, Father God, because you have given us everything that we need, Father God. You are there, Father God, as Adrian was saying earlier, Father God, you formed everything even long before we knew about things. And give us that understanding, Father God, to just be grateful for what we have now and what is to come. Thank you for our church community, Father God. Thank you for the wider community, and I pray that as a church we continue to grow and learn more about you and love you, Father God. And as Southside mission, Father, loving God, loving people, loving the world, changing lives, help us to do that in a way that glorifies your name. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Amen. Let's come and listen to our first one. You can be seated. Open.